So on the fifth day of Jude's Make-A-Wish Florida vacation in Orlando, we went to Disney's Hollywood Studios. And we've been there once before, and I've always been and have been a Star Wars fan. And the boys, prior to going the first time to Disney, we've watched some Star Wars, but not a whole bunch. But when we went to Disney Hollywood Studios the first time, we did all the rides, all the merchandise. The kids got a bunch of different cool toys, and we did the rides. When we came back, all of a sudden we were watching a lot more Star Wars things on Disney Plus, watching the movies, watching some of the cartoons, because the kids they're a little more invested now in the movies. So we went back second time, and Rachel bought me this really cool, it's my favorite shirt. Look. Best Dad in the Galaxy. So I wore that on that day when we were at Hollywood Studios, and we went straight to some Star Wars attractions. I believe we made our way to, I don't even know the names of these rides, guys, all right? But the first one is the one where it's the Rebellion, where you escape, or you're on a cargo ship that gets tractor beamed into a, what do you call it? The bad guy's spaceship, okay? And then you escape, you get broken out. It's a jailbreak, and that's the ride, okay? Super cool. Check it out.
Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pakara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pakara base secret.
Thank you, Naina. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are high.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch.
We're all up to the objective.
I am Lieutenant Ray. I have been tasked with getting you to Pakara.
We're 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on our mark. I'm looking at that thing, huh?
Black Leader, when any unusual signals, are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out.
There appear to be a Star Destroyers. We can't. We're caught in the tractor beam. He's pulling us in.
Our kids are fighting to make us a fair fight. Stay tuned. That's for you. Stay strong.
Is there anything we can do?
Dude, that's not troopers. How did it change? Daddy, how did it change?
Processing and interrogation.
Yes, Lieutenant. Before you can do your
I got it.
Now, after that ride, we walked around a bit, and we got in line to take some epic photos with the boys, and some with their lightsabers. Okay, and me and Rachel took some photos too. It's super cool. They're back to back, and they're using the Force and all that jazz. And it was worth the wait to get the photos. And soon after the photos, I believe we got into the line again to do the other main attraction at Star Wars, which is the Millennium Falcon ride, where you can either be the pilot, an engineer, or a gunner. I think, yes. And 2, so if you have 6 in your party, there's 2 each, okay? And we wait in a line for probably 45 minutes, not too long. And you do the whole standby where you talk to all the different characters and you do this. And we had already been assigned our roles when they shut the ride down, folks. I'm not kidding. They said boo boo, and everyone had to leave. And you're like, well, what the heck? And they basically tell you if it reopens, you got to get back in line. All right, back in line. Super frustrating. But after that, we got in line. We found some, I don't know what it's called. Folks at home, if you know, if you're better at Disney than me, you please like, share, comment, and let us know in the comment section. All right. But there's this spot where one of the reasons we went is because it was AC, nice and cool. And it's a Star Wars where they have some of the memorabilia and cool stuff, like a museum almost. But then they also have different characters and people from the movie that you can take photos and meet. So of course we had to meet Darth Vader. All right, Lord Vader. The line was way longer than any of the other ones. Okay, so we get in line, we take photos galore, crap load of photos. The guys, I mean, they take their job seriously. Like, there's no messing around. They're in character all the time. And we did the photo shoot with Vader. And then we got in line to meet Chewbacca. And that was a lot of fun as well. I don't know what prompted the hug between me and Chewbacca, but it was an amazing moment caught on camera. So that was great. And the Star Wars, like I said, has kind of now, and even now that we're back again, we still watching Star Wars. I'm still trying to be the best dad in the galaxy. So that's kind of a cool thing now, because in a way, Star Wars has become kind of synonymous or affiliated with Disney, at least with my kids. All right, like I knew Star Wars before Disney. All right, but now for them, and that's the genius. I mean, that's why they market to the kids and they bought them and all the toys. They know. It's like McDonald's. The kids like know McDonald's. They want McDonald's forever now. Star Wars. The kids go to Disney. They see Star Wars. They're always going to be Star Wars fans. And it's cool because I'm a Star Wars fan myself. And at the end of the day, when we were making our way out of Hollywood Studios, we stopped by. We did some the Toy Story section. And we did the Slinky ride. I have no footage of the Slinky ride. I'm sorry, guys. No footage of the Slinky ride, but we did go on it again. Me, James, and Jude, and Little B. And in line, what was cool about that, in line were these 2 ladies from Scotland. So we visited, we talked during the stand, waiting in line. And they were very lovely. We had a good time talking, visiting, small talk. And they're speaking English, okay? They're speaking English, but I had to really pay attention because the accent. But that's what made it cool too, because it's kind of, you don't get to talk to people with that type of accent. I'm wondering if they think, hey, that guy, I'm from South Texas. I don't feel like I have like this some kind of regional detectable accent, but I don't know. How do I know? Somebody else would have to tell me. Anyways, and then we did, I think it's called the Toy Story. It's like Andy's Toy Mania. It's one of those rides where you wear glasses and you go around and you shoot. It actually has this little thing that you pull and it pops and it shoots. And the main reason I put this into this video is because me and Rachel had some two cool photos in it that I had to share. But thanks again, folks at home. I want to thank Make-A-Wish. They're the ones who made this happen. Make-A-Wish of the Gulf Coast and Louisiana. That particular, their Make-A-Wish is, it's a national organization, but then they have all these regional offices. And it was the Texas, Gulf Coast, Louisiana branch that hooked it up. And we want to thank them again for their generosity and all the folks who participate and donate to Make-A-Wish. Like now that's like my thing. That's my jam. I'm going to have to participate. They have a fishing tournament every year nearby. So I'm going to have to, I don't even fish, but we're going to figure something out. But stay tuned. Jamin's Daily. Like, share, smash the subscribe button. And don't forget that the best is still yet to come.